This is incredible. 18-year-old Erriyon Knighton just ran 19.49 seconds over the 200 meters. So, is Usain Bolt's 200-meter world record about to fall? Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Now go ahead, please hit the subscribe button so we can continue to grow. When you do that, go ahead and hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops. We drop a video at least once a day here on Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoy the content, please hit the like button. And finally, leave your thoughts. People, yardies, what do you think? This young man just ran 19.49 people over the 200 meters, 18 years old. So is Bolt's record gone? Are you ready? Yep, good to go. 18-year-old Erriyon Knighton just ran an astounding 19.49 seconds in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, making him the fourth fastest man in human history over the 200 meters. The only other three men to have run faster in history is in third place, Michael Johnson of United States. Second place, Johan Blake of Jamaica. And of course, the great one himself, the world record holder over the 200 meters, the fastest man of all time, the one and only Usain Bolt, whose astounding 19.19 remains the world record. So people, to say that this young man's 19.49 is fast is a massive understatement. Running that kind of time, especially at 18, is incredible. This astonishing 19.49 was so mind-bending, it took me a few days to absorb it before I could even get this video out. I mean, he just moved people from the 35th fastest man in history over the 200 meters to the fourth fastest man in history. I mean, passing people like Carl Lewis and Noah Lyles. Carl Lewis is 19.75 and Noah Lyles is time of 19.50. But I had spoken about this young man up to about 3 or 4 months ago, stating that he was seriously someone that we should watch. Now I know that Jamaicans, we don't like to even talk about anybody being as close to Usain Bolt. But people, let me tell you something. If you can run this kind of time at age 18, you are pretty close to a Usain Bolt. I mean, I don't think many understand what a 19.49 is. This is an 18-year-old boy. But we started to see signs of this from last year. This was him running that astonishing 20.11 seconds over the 200 meters, beating the likes of Trayvon Bromell and Zarnell Hughes at ATI, which, you know, he was 17 years old, people. I think 16 into 17 years old. And to put that in perspective, it's a seemingly impossible feat. Then, of course, we saw him do even more astonishing things at the national trials in the United States last year for the Tokyo 2020 Olympics. Lowering his personal best over the 200 meters from an astounding 20.11, astounding for a 17-year-old. In the heats, he lowered it to 20.04, which was, you know, also pretty much mind-bending. And then we saw him take on the then world's best Noah Lyles. And in the semifinals, Erriyon Knighton did this. That look across Erriyon Knighton that you just saw from Noah Lyles, that's it, Erriyon Knighton, if you don't know who he is, was one of absolute astonishment. Now, in the finals of the men's 200 meters in the national trials for the United States, the young man did the seemingly impossible. Well, he was doing that the whole meet. He ran third in an astonishing time, I mean absolutely astonishing time, of 19.84 seconds at age 17. People, that blew my mind, and if it didn't blow your mind, it should have. At 17-year-old running 19.84 seconds, making him at the time the 35th fastest over the 200 meters. That's an astounding accomplishment for such a young person. Now, the premise of this entire video is whether or not, having run this time, can he remove Bolt's 19.19 over the 200 meters. Now remember, Bolt broke 19.5 seconds on 4 occasions throughout his entire career. 2008 and 2012 in the Olympic finals, and 2009 and 2011 in the World Championship finals. His best time before turning 20 was 19.93, which we all thought was just impossible at the time. Bolt's first time running that remarkable sub 19.50 was the day before he turned 22. Knighton has done this at age 18. I'm going to say that again. The first time Bolt ran a sub 19.50, he was 1 day from becoming 22. Erriyon Knighton did this at age 18, running that 19.49 the other day. So to put that in perspective, Bolt is the greatest athlete sprinter we have ever seen in history. This young man at age 18 has ran 19.49, and Bolt was not able to do this until he was almost 22 years of age, the day before he became 22. Now, in the race in Baton Rouge, Erriyon Knighton ran 19.49 seconds to win. Remarkable. But Joseph Fonbele, who is somebody I've also talked about here on this channel, ran a 19.92, which is a seriously fast time, and Dorian Kamel ran 20 flat. Now, can this young man take on that astounding 19.19 set by the great Usain Bolt? I do not have a looking glass here, so I can't see into the future. But I can tell you, based on the stats, if he's running 19.49 and improving at such an astonishing rate, I mean, over less than 12 months, he's gone from 20.11 to 19.49, jumping from the 35th fastest over the 200 meter all time to the 4th fastest all time, behind people like Michael Johnson, Johan Blake, and Usain Bolt, the 3 best who has ever done it. I think he has a real chance of doing this. Now, I don't think he can do it this year. It's highly unlikely. But the way in which he is improving, and remember, he's about, what, 2 inches shorter than Bolt. I mean, pretty much built the same way. And he's just an astounding talent. So, Yardis, I have to tell you this. I think he can do this. I don't think he can do it now, but maybe by the time he's 20, 21, he can, if he's healthy and if he keeps growing at this level, he can genuinely challenge that record. I try to follow the stats, people. I try to follow the numbers. Like I said, I'm just a big fan of track and field. I'm no expert. But if he is broken, he's literally broken every single junior 200-meter record set by Bolt in the last year. And at age 18, he's already the 4th fastest all-time over the 200 meters. And that track is not known for being like the fastest track in the world, okay? So, I'm not sure. I mean, okay, I'm literally tripping over myself here. He can break that record. I mean, I never thought I would ever live to say this openly, on YouTube. But yes, if an 18-year-old is running these kind of times and improving at this level, he can definitely. And I implied this in the last video, and some of you were upset. But people, I gotta be honest. This is. I don't think many are understanding this. This is a 18-year-old boy who just ran the 4th fastest 200 meter all time. He's behind Michael Johnson, Johan Blake, and Usain Bolt. Arguably, unquestionably, the 3 greatest 200 meter runners ever in history. That's serious. This also means that he's the clear favorite to win come World Championships. I mean, I'm talking about clear favorite. I mean, none of these other people have any hope. None of them. Closest person might be Noel Lyles. And I'm not sure if he can do it either. Maybe Fred Kerr. I don't know. This is just crazy though. I'm not joking. I really want to hear your thoughts on this one, people. Really, I really want to hear your thoughts. What do you think? Does he have any chance? What do you think? Anyway, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so we can continue to grow here at Peter Lloyd World. Remember, the goal now is 20,000 subs. So my brothers and sisters, kings and queens, please hit the subscribe button. When you do that, go ahead and hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops, which is at least once a day here on Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoy the content, hit that like button. And finally, leave your thoughts. I really want to know, do you think that this young man could possibly challenge that seemingly impossible 19.19 world record set by the great Usain Bolt? This in particular, I want to hear your thoughts. In fact, everybody, I want to hear your thoughts. You are kings and queens. Never forget this. Oh, by the way, I'm contemplating doing a live. I'm talking to 2 really great sports personalities. Let me know if you want me to do it. You are kings and queens. Bless up.